So first possession for the good guys. Jokic gets by. Corner three coming up. Missed it. And a good defensive rebound.
You know, and Aaron Gordon, that's going to be something for the Lakers. You want to kind of give up that three-point shot to him. You know, help in on that Jokic drive. You'll live with that shot.
Wide open threes. They've got to be able to knock down some shots to turn this thing around.
And I like what the Lakers are doing. Go to Anthony Davis early. Jokic is coming off foul trouble last game. Already picked up the first one early.
On the drive is Brown.
And now getting into a backside action here with Jamal Murray and Jokic. And then LeBron on the other end made a great pass.
Here's the former Laker, Caldwell Pope. That's one of the reasons they brought him in.
As they started with Anthony Davis in the post, he picks up an and-one foul against Jokic, and they have yet to go back to him in the post the next 5 possessions.
Jokic has Beverly on his hip, but Beverly's so sneaky, got in there to poke it away. Back to Jokic. Goes up and puts it in.
There's not a whole lot you can do to contest the shot at the rim.
Davis facing up. He'll take the jumper and comes up short. Jokic with the board. Jokic with the board. Brown driving and gets two. Bruce Brown is very versatile.
Jump shot's not falling. Find a way to get a bucket.
Anthony Davis with 6 points. And they're going to call an offensive foul, or 3 seconds. 3-second violation. Was a first-round draft pick. Here's James, who has yet to attempt a shot, but does have 3 assists. A turnover there, though, by the Lakers.
Didn't have last year. You see that in transition. Lonnie Walker with the tough finish.
Here's Brown for 3. It's good. That's a second 3 for Denver.
Oh, yeah, and look, they were talking about him, and just when you're able to bring in shooting and a versatile player, you see Jokic battling in there with AD.
1 or 2 trips up the court, even the beginning of the second half. It's tough on the lungs.
Yeah, it is tough. Even for when you're the home team, when you're Utah, when you're Denver. That first game back off a road trip.
Here's Nunn at the elbow, lobs it up there for James. Oh, they waste a brilliant pass by LeBron James. They don't get back on defense. Murray can't pay it off, though.
These hurdles can come, and you just have to navigate through them. But he's going to get them. That dunk is going to go a long way. But you want to get hit. That's when you know that everything's going to be okay.
The rhythm is what gives you confidence. It's that flow state that every athlete looks for. And when you're out for so long, it's tough to find it. We brought up Kendrick Nunn's early season struggles, who also missed last season, and he's got to find it too.
Yeah, Nunn 0 for 3 in this game, and coming off a game in which he went 0 for as well, and he gets a layup here. Bones Highland bringing the ball up the floor, second-year player out of ECU. Jeff Green is out there as well. Michael Porter not playing tonight. Jokic short on the 3. Jeff Green is out there as well. Michael Porter not playing tonight. Jokic short on the 3. And Nunn has it. And Jokic with the rebound is 5th to go with 4 assists and 4 points. He currently is tied with Wilt Chamberlain for the most triple-doubles by a center in NBA history. And now he's got 6 points.
For all time, obviously, we have the leader in Russell Westbrook sitting over there on the Laker bench. But what Jokic is able to do for his team via those triple-doubles is just special.
Nunn's floater. Some of the organization wanted JJ to come from the booth right to the floor for 1 game. Here's Jokic. Gets past Davis and floats it up and in. Nikola Jokic now with 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Midway point of quarter number 2. Lakers come in 0-3. Here's Toscano Anderson in the lane. No, rebounded by Jokic.
Because if you play with Jokic, you have to just be aware of that. How fast he's going to get the ball out.
He powers that one up and in, plus a foul. He just out-muscled Anthony Davis for the basket and 1.
I think it's becoming like a 45 to 50% three-point shooter on a high volume.
Well, the first 3-man booth I did with Richard was with Bill Walton. This is going much better. Davis in the lane, short, rebounded by Jokic. Russell Westbrook, who's not playing tonight, obviously has been taking a lot of heat the last few days, but the Lakers' three-point shooting is the exact same as it was when Westbrook was playing. Friday at Minnesota might come off the bench. We did not get confirmation whether up as we've seen it.
But was that really necessary? A double technical with a minute to go?
Jokic from deep comes up short. Denver continues to struggle from three. 5 for 21. That ends a drought of over 5 minutes and 20 seconds without a field goal going back to the end of the first half. James on the drive, sneaks past Jokic, missed the layup though, and Jokic gets the rebound.
And look, sometimes when your three's not falling, your jumper's not falling, just be ultra aggressive going to the cup.
Jokic gets in midair.
Well played.
Thank you.
15 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and now a forced turnover. Jokic pass hits the back of James. They're going to say a kick ball.
I'm really, really excited about the way this is going to finish.
Jokic gets past Davis and throws it down. Says that's in your face, Richard.
Oh, there's my guy on the rush.
Trying to back down Jamal Murray. Beverly, they swing it around to Reeves, who got the start tonight for the injured Russell Westbrook. Reeves can't get the bounce. The last 22 years have started 0-4 and made the playoffs. That's it. And only 2 since 2011. And Russell Westbrook was on both those teams, by the way.
Their schedule going forward over the next 7 to 10 games is difficult. Specifically the next 5. They've got at Minnesota, Denver.
The lead is 10, matching their largest lead of the night. Jokic is open underneath. Gordon finds him, and Jokic with the easy 2.
And unlike a lot of guys who've come back from a long-term injury, Michael Porter Jr. looks like the guy that we knew before his injury. Jokic makes a great pass there on the duck-in by Aaron Gordon.
Even there, working, trying to get himself into rhythm. That is impressive when a guy's not shooting a 3 well, and he has other tools in his arsenal that he can go to.
There's a lot of great things on the basketball court.
Yeah, and he's going toe-to-toe with Jokic right now. What a pass.
And Jokic finishes. Jamal Murray hanging in the air.
I think their ceiling is based on if Jamal Murray...
And again, Jamal Murray did not play with Aaron Gordon. So there's a lot of additions to this team. Or he didn't play many games with Aaron Gordon, excuse me. So it's just going to be an impressive stretch there. And you see this when these boys get out. So there's a lot of additions to this team. Or he didn't play many games with Aaron Gordon, excuse me. So it's just going to be an impressive stretch there. And you see this when these boys get out. There is no center in the league that can start a fast break. You think Russell Westbrook is out, and you're going to add more shooting, or you're going to add a big, and still the issue.
All good, Scotty. Talk as long as you want. 86-79, Denver leading, although no points for Denver here in the fourth quarter. Jokic with the putback, and finally Denver on the board here in the period. All good, Scotty. Talk as long as you want. 86-79, Denver leading, although no points for Denver here in the fourth quarter. Jokic with the putback. And finally, Denver on the board here in the period.
In those situations, especially when you're a smaller guy going against a bigger player.
Let's check in with Roz.
Trying to stick up for LeBron and company. Now LeBron with JT Orr right in front of him. Here's the technical free throw.
Second 3 for Reeves, who is starting for Russell Westbrook, who's out with a hamstring injury. First points for Reeves since the first quarter. Jokic tried to answer. Look at Jeff Green just sneaking there with 4 Lakers standing there. And
The shot leaves Jamal Murray open in the corner.
And Aaron Gordon shooting 8% from 3. That lead to a 3 that forces your team to call a timeout. So you can't, if you're not going to be able to knock down shots at that rate.
this is a Laker defense that came in number 2 in the NBA in rating. Foul inside as Jokic is battling with Anthony Davis. Murray with good defense takes it away. Jokic ahead to Brown. Foot of the snow. Walker on the other end, grabbed by Jokic. Third foul on Nikola Jokic.
The other one's the Lakers got to put him in a position to be aggressive.
Jokic.
That's just dirty.
Knocks it down.
That's
31 for Jokic.
That's the one. I hate to keep harping on it, but I'm going to harp. This team is not a great three-point shooting team, but Nikola Jokic is a great passer. Jeff Green, great off-ball movement cut.